Welcome to NYC Web Apps. I'm Shams from NYC Web Apps. In this tutorial, we will learn what is responsive web design, why should you use responsive web design, traditional web development approaches, responsive web design approach, limitations of responsive web design, and rethinking web development strategy. We surf the web using regular computer, tablet, and mobile phone. Websites must adapt to these various monitor sizes to be properly viewed. Responsive web design makes your website adjust to screen sizes and capabilities of different devices. With over 5.1 billion mobile owners, mobile marketing has become an essential and significant part of every web development strategy. Mobile marketing yields faster and higher number of responses than any other marketing method. Following market stats demonstrate the necessity of using responsive web design in developing websites today. Morgan Stanley found that 91% mobile users keep their mobiles close to them all the time. Mobile Marketer reported in 2011 that 70% of all mobile searches produce an action within 1 hour, whereas 70% of online searches result in action in 1 month. In 2012, Google reported that 61% of local searches on a mobile phone result in a phone call. Kleiner Perkins analyst Mary Meeker foresees that the number of smart devices in use would usurp PCs by the middle of 2013. Gartner predicts that smart devices sales will rise to 1.2 billion in 2013. Bank of America forecasts that retail revenue from mobile commerce in European and US markets will shoot up to 67.1 billion in 2015. Responsive design enables businesses to reach customers utilizing diverse devices to increase their market share. Businesses can establish a mobile web presence to reach consumers anywhere, anytime using responsive design. Before responsive design, there were 3 approaches to establish a mobile presence. One approach was to create a separate mobile website which required additional resources for developing, testing, and implementing changes on 2 separate websites. The second strategy was to develop a native mobile app, but native apps are device-driven, and it was a costly investment to develop multiple versions of native apps for various devices and induce customers to notice the native app, download it, and then use it. The third approach was to have a single website allowing smaller devices like tablets and mobiles to scale down websites' content. Responsive web design creates the best user experience possible on various devices. CSS Media Query feature allows the entire web page to download on any device before its content is adjusted for the device resolution based on the definitions in the style sheets. Using cascading style sheets and adaptive layout techniques, responsive web design enables web content and functionality to adjust to the device resolution and to fully exploit such device capabilities as touchscreen and GPS. All the viewable content and functionality on a desktop monitor cannot be shown on a smaller mobile screen. To deal with this challenge, responsive web design breaks down web page content in smaller displays and responds to the smaller screen size devices, displaying only the primary content and indicating the secondary content or concealing the secondary content. Web developers and web designers must keep this essential limitation in mind in creating a responsive web design and plan the smaller displays to display the primary content on smaller screens. Most importantly, website navigation must be planned, considering navigation display on all devices including desktop, tablet, and mobile. Another important limitation to remember before choosing a responsive web design is that Internet Explorer version 8 and its prior versions do not support CSS media query and muddles up responsive design layout. So if a great number of your intended clients use Internet Explorer 8 or its earlier version, then a responsive web design is not an appropriate option for you. Businesses need to rethink their web development strategy. Web design has to be user-centered, and any web strategy that does not take all the devices capable of displaying web content into account is bound to lose a significant number of potential customers. A successful web development plan must reflect users' experience, image compression, screen scalability, load time, search engine optimization, and URL structure for all devices. For any question or expert advice about responsive web design, please contact Responsive Design Gurus of NYC Web Apps. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Shams from NYC Web Apps.